The Russia saga, I told you guys that they're gonna keep distracting you from the fact that they want Cape independence, from the fact that Ukrainians and Israelis are here in Cape Town, for the fact that they're distributing IDs across the globe to white people. They're going to keep distracting you. They started with Dudulas. Foreigners must go. They see it's cooling down. They came with taxis. Hey, so ban taxis. They are gonna orchestrate all this noise. Now they are on a Russia now. They say people are the influencers. Wara. What. They're orchestrating everything. Now the next thing is gonna be, we don't want Russia no more because he stole our kids. Then they're gonna separate you from BRICS. You know why they want to separate you from BRICS? They want to attack you. They're afraid of Russia, that as soon as you try to attack you, they're gonna be like, don't attack our own person. They're scared of China. They know that, once you attack South Africa, you are attacking China, you are attacking Russia. So they're separating you from Russia now. They say, hey, people went to Russia. Hey, influencers, what? And they bought those influencers. Influencers didn't do their research. Now, Russia inking. So the next thing they're gonna do, they're gonna go with the China thing. The Chinese are recruiting teachers wara to teach English. They're gonna fabricate that as well. You're gonna hate China, you're gonna hate BRICS, and then as soon as you hate these two, you're gonna demand that South Africa separate from these two. And who orchestrate all of this is them. So guys, you need to wake up. You need to wake up, black fool. Every noise you move with it. Hey, Russia, what? Hey, Tutuna Mabahambe. Every little noise, you are running with it. Black fool, you're gonna keep being entertained, keep being separated. They're gonna separate you from your African brothers. They're gonna separate you from BRICS and attack you. And they're gonna take Cape independence. The next president is gonna be white. Black people, you are on your own. You need to start thinking. Wake up.
South Africans are not as smart as they think they are. I will say it, and I will own that. Because if we were, we would be looking at Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, at how they are dealing with these external mining companies that are taking from their country. How is South Africa in 2025 allowing an Australian company to own 74% of the revenue that is going to be mined, gold mines, and then telling us about 1,000 jobs? Do you know how many more jobs would be accumulated if it was a South African mine that was given this opportunity? And the subcontractors were South African companies. And we even refined the gold and sold it to Australians as a refined product. Now, but South Africans know we are now worshipping 1,000 jobs. 1,000 jobs over millions of gold revenue that is going to be extracted from our own backyards. And yet we think we are smart. Yet we are fixated on things ezingena msebenzi. Just the other week we were talking about Mzumbe and the company that is extracting minerals from Mzumbe and how the people are not benefiting. 1,000 jobs. You bayadelela kudeleli Australia, kudeleli government, kudeleli president, kudelela ma ministries, and by the way, they are subfunded or by the IDC, the same IDC that has problems with money that has disappeared and mismanagement of funds. And this is
They must leave South Africa. They must go back home. They must leave Ghana. They must leave South Africa. They must leave all African countries. Nigerians are a problem in Africa. They must leave.
We are working here, South Africa. We're doing this for our country. We're doing this for Africa. Africa will prosper. The day all Africans go home, to build their own countries, to ensure that their own leaders account. They must stop leaving their own countries burning to ashes. We are fixing South Africa. Every African in South Africa must go back to their respective countries to fix them and face their own government.
They must go back home. They must go back and build Nigeria. Let them live. Let's make them live.
I don't know what's in the place.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
It's just sand.
What is it?
Go, Mom Rose.
To send or whatever it is.
There to sand.
This is not the time to play. We are not joking here. We warned them. We told them that we're going to send them back home empty-handed. We've got your tools.
Yeah, we've got
our tools. We as the women of South Africa, this is not a joke. This is not a joke.
Yeah.
We are taking it down. We are waiting for the TLB. The entire building, the entire structure will be on the ground.
Yes.
We are demolishing everything that this illegal Nigerian has built in this country by force without the landlord's permission, because their intention is not to help us build, but to come here and destroy our own country and terrorize the citizens of this country. We are saying not on our watch. They don't call us, they don't call me Victoria Africa for nothing. I'm Mother Africa. All these Africans will go home. They will go and build their countries.
Ibrahim Traore said no to Bill Gates, and it's like Ibrahim Traore is the only president in Africa that has 2 feet to stand up and boldly say no to a man like Bill Gates. And why Ibrahim Traore said no to Bill Gates, let me tell you. Burkina Faso say no to Bill Gates' plan of creating modified species of mosquitoes. Burkina Faso military government under Ibrahim Traore has ordered the immediate halt of an initiative backed by US billionaire Bill Gates, and we all know what that means, to employ genetically modified insects to cure malaria and other mosquito-borne ailments. What do you understand? It's like Bill Gates has a lab where he will create some superheroes mosquitoes. You know, in these movies, you know, they have the villain and they have the superhero. So Bill Gates has the lab to create a superhero mosquitoes, and then he will bring them to Africa, just release them in the air. In the night, there will be battle between mosquitoes, the genetically mosquitoes from Bill Gates and the original mosquitoes from God, the one that God created. So the Bill Gates mosquito will be fighting God mosquito, and like the God mosquito is the villain mosquito and Bill Gates mosquito is the superhero mosquito. That is his initiative. Do you actually fall for it? Like in the night when those mosquitoes come, they sit on your body like they want to bite you, and then the mosquitoes of Bill Gates will be, no, you should not. They fight. It's crazy, bro. This video is maybe 8 minutes or more long, but if you listen to it, you will not regret. But Ibrahim Traore actually said no. Now, Ibrahim Traore is the best president. He's the wisest and he's the boldest president in Africa for now. You can defend your government or your president all you want. I'm not in argue with that. I'm not a Burkina Faso citizen, but what I'm here is that we all face the truth. And what Ibrahim Traore is doing is the good for his people. That is why he's trying to build in hospitals and modify those hospitals, and also train the doctors from Burkina Faso. Everything should be in Burkina Faso about Burkina Faso, not from outsiders. Now let's come to Bill Gates. Bill Gates is a tech billionaire. We know about Microsoft. Bill Gates is the one that actually founded Microsoft, and now he's into climate change and he's into pharmaceutical. But he's so much focused on pharmaceutical is that Bill Gates can see what will happen from now to 10 years. Like he will predict a pandemic in 10 years. And why he only concerned about health? He will not predict no other thing. He will only predict on sickness, and he is into pharmaceutical, and he will start creating this medicine to meet with the 10 years prediction. And when the 10 years actually reach, that will actually happen. You will see those sickness he was talking about. Let's take example for COVID-19. Bill Gates actually talked about COVID-19. He predicted, the interview is there, you can go check it out if you think I'm lying. He actually predicted, and his pharmaceutical was producing the drugs. Now let me give you the difference. He said he want to save Africa. Now he's focused on saving Africa. He want to create mosquitoes. And during the COVID-19 pandemic, when actually there was a pandemic that halted the entire planet, and everyone was stressed looking for medicine, and according to the way how the sick was during that time, Africa was the best place for the sick to survive because we didn't have the means. It's only by grace of God, because according to what they said, the virus cannot survive on heat. And Africa, we have this dry season, and this is the only thing that actually saved Africa, if it's true. Yeah. And finally, they managed to produce some drugs to save the world. What happened? How many vaccines reach Africa? Now this is the same person that want to save Africa, but when there was a crisis, how many drop of vaccine do you people actually receive in Africa? None of it. All the vaccine they produce remain in abroad for their people. He didn't say, oh no, I so much care for Africa, African people are dying. No. His concern was his people. And this is the best example you can take. And let's take for Magufuli, the bulldozer, the late president of Tanzania. When he took blood of animals, he tested his doctors. He said they should check the blood if they actually have COVID-19, and he writes human names on them. And finally they came with the results, and they said yes, these people, all of them, they are positive of COVID-19. And that is the time when Magufuli knew they are lying. He fired all of them, and then he declared corona free in Tanzania. What happened next? A month later, they unalive him. Madagascar, they don't wait for Bill Gates industrial stuff. They just go and root some tree and boil the leaf and water. They drank it. That's what helped them in Madagascar. And Madagascar was the first country to actually start curing this corona with this native roots. So if you are actually sitting down there and saying Bill Gates want to help Africa, or he's helping Africa, Bob Marley said, I don't want to wait in vain. But I'm sorry to tell you, your wait is in vain. So when did we have to realize goodness from these people are no goodness? Last month, or maybe a few weeks ago, Bill Gates is promoting another program in Kenya to prevent women 8 years not to be pregnant. 8 years. And you are saying this is good thing. Bro, tell me what you think.
Everybody, lovers of Burkina, see what happened in our country. We just received that 3 hours ago. There is some delegate from Homa who visit the country. See them.
D'investissement au Burkina Faso, notamment dans le secteur des mines, agricole et d'autres secteurs. Et nous procéderons également à la signature de notre convention demain.
Alright guys, this is on a verified platform. It happened. Omar, come to Burkina Faso. Wait, you know, in the morning I told you that Qatar want to, do a lot of donation to invest in some country, Botswana, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Congo. You understand? And they are specifically saying they want to give security to those countries, tourism. and you know, increase the protection of cyber insecurity. All right, and I was complaining that the people who need this security assistance right now, they are from the Sahel, and according to what I gather, as a Muslim people, they're supposed to be their brothers in crime, their brothers to support. Now Burkina need the help of the community of Muslim nation, Arab nation, but we are not seeing them showing any love. But today we just hear that there are some delegates from Homa who come and visit the country. We don't know what they want to come and do. I hope they are not coming to come and build mosque. I know the president of, he will never allow any shenanigans to build mosque, because what we need right now is bigger than mosque. What, yes, is bigger than mosque. The future of the Burkina Faso, it's not going to rely on mosque. It's not going to rely on mosque. So, everybody, what did these people come and do? Hope they are not coming to come and build mosque. Me, I don't want to hear that anybody come and build mosque. Even though that we don't have enough money, we could have been able to build this nation ourselves. We could have been able to help Sahel to stand on their feet. But we don't have money. Yeah, if I have, I could have done something big. You know? Because right now, all the Islamic nations are closing their eyes against Ibrahim Assimi and then President of Mali. But if this country now set to finish, they will not come with their two left legs. Saudi will come and say they want to come and build mosque. Saudi will say they want to come and build mosque and expand the Islamic religion. Me, I'm waiting. I'm doing press up. I'm waiting because I know very soon the country will be stable. The country has been unstable for so long. So Ibrahim coming today cannot just do everything today. It needs time. And Burkina are taking their time to restore their nation. All the Sahel are working hard, but we are not seeing any support from any Arab nation now, except Oman that are coming. We don't know what they want to do. Let me know here that the country is set to finish. Everything is okay. You don't come and bring mosque. That's how you will know we have grace. Then the Arab League will know that we have grace, and our grace is not even coming from abroad. It's back home. I'm just patiently waiting. You know, I don't want to talk much. I'm keeping my energy. I want to see somebody to just come and say they want to come and build 1,000 mosque. They want to come and do 1,000 and do. One slap where I'll give you guys. If I don't see, I'm say 20 of your teeth come down. 20. I will count out. It complete 20 before I leave you. If I see Saudi, Dubai, all of you come and say you want to come and build mosque, you go ever regret stepping your leg in Africa. If you people don't support us now, you bring your shenanigans mosque to come and build. Nigeria is having problem. They did not help them. Sudan is a nation of Arab. They did not help them. A lot of related Muslim nations are going through hell. Arab nation, they did not want to do anything for them. But if I see them, say you come and build mosque, especially Burkina Faso, okay, let's have it. So guys, tell us what they come and do. What did they come and do? How many people? What did they come and do? What did they come and do? Huh? Now when everything is settled, they walk out like idiots. Even though that all the remaining countries of Africa they don't get sense. Do you think we need help from Arab nations to come and support us? Back in the days, 2 African nations can stand up and build Burkina, build Mali, build Niger. I'm saying back in the days when we have president among president, when we have top man, when we have great leaders leading, we don't need money from them. When somebody fall down in Africa, the remaining carry them. When somebody have crisis, all of them carry them. We read it in history when Ghana and Mali and other nations, 5 nations, carry Guinea when they have problem with France. Burkina is having problem and nation don't want to help them. Even the so-called our brother in Islam, I'm not seeing their support. I'm not seeing it. but let them see, say, the country is okay. You know, come on, build mosque. We'll use the shovel, take shovel your brain. Yes, you come and see the God very fast.
I'm 100% certain that there are some CIA agents somewhere that are foaming at the mouth waiting to take this guy out, and I need all Americans to pay attention to Burkina Faso so that the US is not able to do to them what we did to Iran. If this is the first time that you're hearing of this guy, this is President Traoré of Burkina Faso, and he's been president for about 2 years now. Since becoming president, he has kicked out any sort of French colonial influence, so there's no French military allowed, no French media allowed. All of their colonial oppressors have been kicked out of the country. He denied loans from the IMF and the World Bank, which were very predatory and are designed essentially to keep these low-income countries in debt traps so that they're able to be controlled. And he basically was just like, no, we're not going to do that. He denied those international bank loans, and he also paid off all the local debts. He then proceeded to nationalize all of Burkina Faso's natural resources. So now the people own their own natural resources, and these other countries and huge corporations aren't able to go and extract them in this like very neo-colonialistic way. And he used the profits from that to reinvest back in the Burkinabe people. He invested in new roads, good infrastructure, affordable public housing. He created more tomato and cotton processing plants. He nationalized their gold supply, so now other countries can't like extort their gold from them. He created a treasury deposit bank to expand access to rural credit. He reduced the salaries of politicians by 30% so that he could raise the salaries of public servants by 50%. And in only 2 years, he raised Burkina Faso's GDP from 18.1 billion to 22.2 billion. Now, if you live in the West and you just Google this guy, you will find a lot of critical articles of people, media outlets specifically in the West, that are trying to paint him as a bad guy or trying to paint him as this radical that's like taking over Burkina Faso, and they're trying to give him a negative image. Whereas if you read news articles from African news sources or talk to people in Burkina Faso, they all love him. And the reason Americans need to pay attention is because back whenever Iran tried to nationalize their oil supply and say, no, we're not going to let these Western powers just extract our oil and not give us like any cut of it, we're going to like take control of our own resources, we overthrew their democratically elected like leadership. Like the US and England like staged this like overthrow of the government. It's called Project Ajax, you can look it up. Basically to implement like a puppet government to be able to control them, and that's kind of like the root of a lot of the West's tensions with Iran. And right now Traoré is essentially nationalizing their natural resources in Africa, because Africa is full of natural resources, and the West knows that, which is why they try and colonize them and control them and give them these predatory loans through the World Bank and the IMF. So not only is this guy just like a danger to like Western colonialism, because they're no longer able to exploit Burkina Faso so long as this guy is in power, but also other African leaders are looking at him and saying like, wait a minute, like this guy's onto something. And if all of Africa kind of like catches on to what this guy's doing and they do the same thing, then that is a major threat to American and European colonialism, which is why the Western media is trying to paint him as this bad guy, so then they can kind of like justify any sort of intervention in the region. So pay attention to what's going on in Burkina Faso, and if there's any sort of Project Ajax-y behavior that ends up going on in the next couple of years where the US or Europe is trying to like stage a coup to implement a puppet government just like they did in Iran, then we need to be protesting in the streets en masse.
نعم لقد سعدنا اليوم بمقابلة فخامة الرئيس.
Nous avons ici reçu ce matin son excellence le capitaine Ibrahim Traoré, président du Faso. Et tout d'abord nous avons traduit les remerciements de son Altesse le roi de Sultanat Oman. Également nous avons discuté avec son excellence les opportunités d'investissement au Burkina Faso, notamment dans le secteur des mines, l'agricole et d'autres secteurs. Et nous procéderons procéderons également à la signature d'autres conventions demain et nous espérons également multiplier les échanges commerciaux entre le Burkina Faso et le Sultanat Oman.
لما فيه مصلحة الشعبين الشقيقين.
You can't take it for Zionists for South Africa. You mustn't talk nonsense.
Do you know that we've got the permit to stand here?
You have a permit?
Yes.
We don't need even permit. This is our own land. Zionists doesn't have here. No, Mama, you are wrong. Bye, bye, Mama, bye, bye.
These Israel people are moving in masses to Cape Town. They are not going back. They are here to colonize. They are here to take. They want to make South Africa the next Gaza. They are removing black people and colored people from their places with the help of the DA. There are a lot of them who are in the country illegally. They need to be deported in an immediate effect. Let us stand together and say no to Cape independence and Israel people moving to South Africa and the Ukrainians who are moving to South Africa.
Your child was supposed to be relaxing and enjoying the fruits of freedom. You were supposed to be enjoying your child. You missed so much when he was in exile and hoping for his return. When he returns back home, he never gets to see peace he fought for because of his surname. Instead of being a hero, he's an enemy of an establishment. For sure you ask yourself, Gogo, when will I see peace? When will I enjoy like others? Because when mine was in exile, they told me that his return will mean the end of my suffering and pain. But it meant the beginning of a worst pain ever, where you lose your grandchildren because there's no one to secure the streets. We will fight them. We will win. We are not going to fail. Even if we fail, our children will never fail. This South Africa will never surrender to criminals. This South Africa will never be surrendered to corrupt elements that want to be feared and worshipped. I'm not scared of them. Neither should you be scared of them, Gogo. You are a martyr, you are a hero. You gave birth to fearless fighters. That's why today they wanted you to crawl in shame. They killed her and looked at you and said, want to see how she will bury this granddaughter. Little did they know that you've got a solid wall behind you. Will not fail you, Gogo. Thank you very much.
You know, terrible things is happening in South Africa. If you are sleeping and you don't know what is happening, my dear, you're going to get surprised what is happening here. Soon as possible, South Africa to be divided into two countries. If you see what is happening right now in Cape Town, there are protests against the black foreigner to leave South Africa. And Israel, there are protests to be free in Cape Town in South Africa. And why does they want to clean the mess only into black side and leave white foreigner side away? and they're allowed in the country to do whatever they want. Why black people, we hate each other instead to build one another? You know, the one thing that I came to observe about South Africans, especially those Judula people, they are jealous. I understand there is some South Africans that are outside who are educated. You know, they understand the policy and the laws, but those who are not educated like those Judula people, they will continue to waste their time by chasing foreigners, singing in the street, dancing naked in the street instead to go to work. You know, one thing that you don't know, you guys, foreigner people, they're gonna get rich in your eyes, while you are dancing in the road all day, and the foreigner, they are working each and every day.